All right. We're back out and about. And today we're going to talk about that if you don't take some sort of risk,
keep left to continue on I-564 West.
You're going to stay broke. That's just how the game works. All right. So if you are not a person who's willing to take some sort of risk, chances are you're going to stay in the same position that you were in last year, the year before, last month, etc., because you haven't done anything to change your situation. When we talk about dividend investing, it takes a lot of money to create that snowball to get to the amount of money that you want. You hear that engine roar? To get to the amount of money that you want and need to be able to pay your bills, to get to that FIRE lifestyle. All right. But if you take the money or change your situation, what I'm saying is that like the extra money you use for coffee, or the extra money you use buying those shoes or buying those purses, if you take that extra cash, although it's not necessarily a lot, you can use that money to get a little more rich. And so with dividend investing, every time when you buy a share and that share produces income, and it might only be 5 cents or 10 cents per share, but what you're doing is you're setting yourself up to become a little bit more richer down the line. Like, for example, you buy an SCHD. SCHD doesn't pay that big of a dividend. It's maybe like 3.5%, 3.6%. Maybe it's a little bit higher, right? But then you have the appreciation of the stock share as well over time. So in total, you might be, going up 5% or 7% over time in total. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, is that you need to change something in your situation, your spending habits, your budget, the things that like you really don't need, and put that money into a vehicle that's going to produce more money over time. And yes, it's tedious. And yes, it's going to take some time. But yes, it's going to be super worth it in the end. I promise you guys. So for all you guys out there who keep hitting me up, you want me to give you a list of dividends and you're asking me like how I do it, hit me up. Let's see if we're a good fit. Let's see if you're a good fit for my mentorship service. That's the only way at this point I'm helping people, is if it's going to cost them something, because, I was doing it and I was giving away this information for free and people weren't using it. So now I've brought my mentorship service back. And if it's something that you think that you could use or utilize in your life to make your life better, then hit me up and I'll put you in my rotation. All right. And then I'll help you. And then I'll show you. Again, this is not financial advice. This is for education. So I want you to ask yourself, what am I doing to improve my financial situation? Because this is the thing. A lot of people need money down the line. Yeah, for when you retire, things of that sort. But most of you guys need money right now. You can use a little bit of extra cash right now. You probably need a side hustle right now. You probably need a massive dividend portfolio right now to help you with what you got going on right now. And that's what I'm talking about. You are going to remain in your same situation. You're going to remain broke unless you change something. That's how the game works. That's how the game is played. Like I've said this before. So what I want you to do is go and write down all the things that you spend money on. Or just check your bank statement. Download your bank statement. Look at all the things that you're spending money on. And I bet you from that bank statement, you're going to be able to see money that went to the wrong home, that went into the wrong bucket. And that you could be using that money, okay, to invest in the dividends. Changing your situation. Changing, the way that you look at money so that you won't remain broke. So you can get out of situation that you're into. You more likely than not have a cash flow problem. So a lot of people are like, oh, I'm saving for retirement. I'm putting all this money in my 401k, yada, yada, yada. Okay. But you need money now. You need money now. What are you doing about that? What are you doing about needing money now? You're not doing anything to change the situation, and that's why you remain broke. That's why you remain in the situation that you're in. And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. That you changing one or two things in your situation, in the way that you think, in the way that you spend money, in the way that you invest, in the way that you save, can help you not only now, but for later. And that's the end of the video.